Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The Ojos, Itsekiris and Urhobos of Warri Federal Constituency have recently engaged in heated exchanges following the release of the field report of the Supreme Court ordered delineation exercise by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The report, if followed through, will no doubt upset the current voting structure in the federal constituency, and this singular fact is the reason for the mixed reactions that have frailed the exercise. In fact, some persons are already beating the drums of war between the ethnic groups and sadly reminding everyone of the bloody inter-ethnic clashes that took place in Warri from 1997 to 1999, a calamity that transformed the oil city of Warri into a shadow of its original self. Following the heated exchanges between the Ojos, Itsekiris and Urhobos of Warri Federal Constituency over the recent release of the field report of the Supreme Court ordered delineation exercise by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and the threats of outbreak of violence, security agencies in the country went into alert mode to prevent any breakdown of law and order within the Warri area. The demonstration of its effectiveness and efficiency, Nigeria's secret police, the DSS, is reported to have recently apprehended some suspects around the Asaba axis who were smuggling arms, allegedly to use in the instigation of unrest in Warri. Arms reportedly recovered by the DSS in their covert operation include 50 AK-47 rifles, 6 pump-action shotguns, and more than 3,000 rounds of ammunition. The DSS is also reported to have shortly after arrested in Lagos a Nigerian of Itsekiri extraction who is serving in the British Army while on his way out of the country. The suspect is alleged to have procured the arms and ammunition at the behest of someone who wants to instigate unrest in Warri. All the suspects are reportedly in the custody of the DSS that is now conducting a full-scale investigation into the matter. However, in an official statement of clarification released by the British High Commission in Nigeria, the individual identified in recent reports to have been allegedly involved in illegal arms procurement operation in Nigeria is not currently serving in the UK military. The High Commission further revealed that though the individual previously served as a junior rank in the UK Armed Forces Reserves, he had since been discharged. The High Commission also confirmed that the individual held no commissioned officer status during his time in service. As the DSS continues its investigation into the matter, mixed reactions have continued to trail the arrest of the suspects. The Ijaw Youth Council, IYC, has called on President Bola Tinubu and the security agencies to ensure that this gun smuggling crime is not swept under the carpet, as all those involved must be punished, no matter how highly placed. Some persons have also linked the Olu'S of Warri to the arrested former UK Armed Forces personnel since he is Itsekiri. However, in their response on the matter, concerned Iwere citizens condemned as false and malicious media reports alleging the involvement of His Majesty Ogiame Atuashe III, the Olu'S of Warri, in the arms smuggling plot. They described the attempt to associate the Olu'S of Warri with the alleged smuggling as a reckless and malicious fabrication designed to tarnish the reputation of the Itsekiri traditional institution. While insisting that the Olu had no direct or remote connection with the alleged arms smuggling plot, they noted that since ascending the throne, Ogiame Atuashe III has been an advocate for peace, unity, and dialogue, which has ushered in a new era of hope, renewal, and reconciliation in Warri and beyond.
We extend specially towards our neighbors, our Ijaw, Urhobo, and Ilaje neighbors, a hand of invitation to peace and development. We recognize that the peace and prosperity is a shared one, built on righteousness and justice, which is the motto of this our reign and the foundation upon which God's throne is built.
While urging the DSS and other security agencies to carry out proper investigations into the matter to bring those culpable to book, the concerned Iwere citizens warned that it will not hesitate to pursue legal action against anyone found to be spreading falsehood against the Olu of Warri. When Inside the Niger Delta contacted the Olu'S Palace for their reaction on the matter, the palace secretary, Elder Ken Iyebe, declined comments, insisting that he is not authorized to speak on such a sensitive matter. However, a source in the palace who spoke to Inside the Niger Delta off-camera described the attempt to link the Olu to the arms procurement plot as a continuation of the smear campaign against the Olu in the last couple of years. According to the source, it's all in connection with the oil pipeline surveillance contracts in the Niger Delta, and the Olu's detractors were only cashing in on the arrest of an Itsekiris person to taint his reputation. The source further noted that this smear campaign, just like others before it, will fall flat on its face when the security agencies conclude their investigations, which will no doubt exonerate the monarch.
Inside the Niger Delta.